I love just riding my bike around the city, seeing how I interact with the environment around me, and learning the stories and histories about why it looks the way that it looks. Everything changes, so it's interesting to see how it changes. My name is Matthew Dickey, and I'm the Streetscape Curator. My job takes me to all different corners of the city to either document buildings or stories or histories, but it's not always just work that brings me places. I do like to try to learn more about why is there a highway through the middle of this neighborhood? What happened to this gorgeous row of marble houses that I know once stood here because there's photos of it? Where did they go? Why were things put where they were put? I started first by just thumbing through all of Google Maps and just seeing like what streets look weird. Because usually when you get something weird going on in the street system, there's something weird going on in the architecture as well. Like I didn't know around the corner of my own house there's a half house. There was a fire there and now it's a city-owned plot. One side of the house remains, but the other half doesn't. Whenever I'm out cycling around, I do get asked frequently, what is it that draws my eye? And it could be anything from a really cool color on a building that I haven't seen before, or a house that just went through a recent new paint job. Or it could just be something that just stands out as awkward or weird on the streetscape itself.
I've been following this house for a very long time, and it's been an early inspiration. When I moved to Boston in 2011, it was just part of my walk back to my house, and I ended up painting it.
I'll go around the city taking photos that might become Instagram posts. They might become illustrations on works of paper, or they might become larger paintings. The old places are kind of like my grandparents. I want to go check in on them, see how they're doing, see if they got that new paint color the owner was working on, or those new blinds.
North End. I love how the historic buildings wrap in this modern day contemporary skyline and piers. Although nowadays I think there's a couple more towers here.
But what I love about Boston's architecture is there are very few singular bodies of attention in its skyline. It's not so much about that unique, over-the-top character or building. It's about the collection stories in a neighborhood. Like my street that we're on now is part of Dorchester streetcar suburb, and it is completely peppered and covered with triple-deckers. And they have become the vernacular that defines lots of Boston.